Hey guys, this is Dr. Bloom. I'm coming from you today. It's the Sunday of Labor Day weekend from the summit of Mt Greylock, which is Massachusetts' biggest mountain. So what you see in front of me is some taiga boreal forest. It's the only example within the state. And this is Massachusetts' highest peak. So I'll give you a roundabout view of it. It's not a bad way to spend Labor Day weekend, camping and exploring Western Mass. So Mt Greylock is actually Massachusetts' largest state park. It's actually a state reservation, which is a different label, but every time state park, state forest, state reservation, state beach, they all have different meaning. They're all operated by the state and therefore the Department of Conservation and Recreation. But the overall thing, this is a 12,500 acre park, and it was set aside in 1899 to protect the forests. So it was our first wilderness state park. Right here, this trail right here is part of the Appalachian Trail. That's Charlie seeing, that's a vulture.
A vulture, okay.
Seeing the vulture fly over the mountains. So this state park was one of Massachusetts' first and biggest. It's definitely its biggest state reservation, I think. This is the War Memorial. So that beacon up at the top can be seen from 70 miles round. And we are seeing all the way right now. If you see in the distance out here, you can see Mount Monadnock, the big mountain right there. Over this way, the big mountain is Mount Wachusett. You can see basically all the way towards Worcester today. Maybe not quite there, but it's pretty awesome. So the reason that this park was brought here was because it was the biggest mountain, and lots of, as with many of our state parks and forests, writers and authors and artists had been up here and dramatized it so people would want to save it. Saving it came at the same point in time that we were setting aside our national parks. So Yellowstone National Park was first set aside in 1872. Yosemite was 1890, so it was around that same time. So it was the start of the conservation movement in the US, and this is a prime representation of it. So I just wanted to share a bit of it with you and a little bit of history. This week we're gonna focus on a little more about health, but some of the stuff we'll get into involves history and involves how we started our state and national parks. So this is a really good example. I'm going to do another short video with Balcombe Lodge, which is an example of the CCC. And so you'll be seeing that at some other point. But it's a very, very nice park. And so if you ever get a chance to get out here, I suggest you do it. This is a beautiful area. I'm looking forward to hiking and some fishing today. Charlie didn't sleep well in the tent last night, so it'll be an interesting day. But it's awesome, and I hope you all can get out here at some point.